Hello.
Hello, my name is Danny. Nice to meet you.
My name is Denise. I'm here to interview you regarding the creative critical reflection. So, how does your project engage with the audience?
So, the opening sequence of our movie keeps the audience intrigued because of the continuous action from the beginning until the end of the opening sequence. The opening sequence ended with the main character, the spy, escaping with the stick with all the bank accounts despite the bodyguard trying to stop him. This creates the opening hook, as the audience will be curious about what will happen to the character next, how he's gonna make use of the bank accounts next. Also through symbolic codes. Those are codes that show us what is beneath the surface of what we see. In the opening sequence that we filmed, we have several symbolic codes. To reinforce that, I will set some examples. The spy is wearing black in the opening sequence, a color that expresses darkness, death, and usually bad things happen around the person that wears black in action movies. In our sequence, we have a lot of the color black, but it expresses exactly the opposite, as the character that wears black, the spy, is actually the main character and the good person. We used distinct soundtracks at different scenes during our sequence to attract more people, especially our target audience, which consists of youth. We did that with the help of the Black Skin Head song. In terms of camera work, we used a number of different shots, for example tracking shots. These build up tension and create life-threatening situation for the main character. As for editing, we used a lot of straight cuts that helped engage with the audience, as they are used to them being used in action movies. I used the day to night effect in my movie to create a movie realistic opening sequence.
How was your project distributed as a real media text?
So first, I would develop a release strategy. I would establish a release date probably during summer, as most action movies are released when people are on vacation. As our target audience, which tends more towards the youth, is on vacation during the summer, so they are more likely to go see the movie in that period. Then I would deliver a master print of the finished film to a cinema that is frequently visited by customers. But of course, in order to do this as the distribution of this distributor of the film, I would have to present the film to exhibitions and negotiate agreements to have it shown in cinema. But of course, in order to do this as the distribution of the film, distributor of the film, I would have to present the film to exhibitors and... But of course, in order to do this as the distributor of the film, I would have to present the film to exhibitors and negotiate agreements to have it shown in cinemas. The main place where I would distribute my movie would be in a cinema where the demand for movies is increased, especially action movies. Later, I would like to distribute it on TV or online in places like Netflix or HBO Go, as they are more used to watching movies online and in the cinemas. I would do a marketing campaign in order to create a want-to-see buzz among the target audience, I would do a marketing campaign in order to create a want-to-see buzz among the target audience and launch the film. This would create both higher demand for my movie from customers and higher demand from cinematographers and online websites.
Thank you, Damien, for presenting your creative critical reflection, and I hope to see your movie as soon as possible.
Yeah, I will.